Even though it seems like Diddy and Young Miami intended to enlist Chrisean Rock as a freak-off girl, I know that her mouth is too large to be recruited into anything, and she won't keep quiet about it. Youngster. I know that. Even though it seems like Diddy and Young Miami intended to enlist Chrisean Rock as a freak-out girl, she won't remain silent about it because her mouth is too large to be recruited into anything.
That little party I went to, Diddy party, we went to the little private area behind the, cause he had a house behind his house. Like he had a backyard with his backyard with a fat bed, and then it had like a miniature or whatever.
According to her, you shouldn't take Rock anywhere because of this. The circumstances that made Diddy suspicious of the events she attended are hidden in her home. When Diddy and Chrisean invited Chrisean, she accused them of attempting to lure her in as a FO girl by bringing her to Miami.
I was trying to recruit Chrisean. That's what Diddy and what's the girl Chrisean was trying to recruit Rock. Remember that when they was heavily trying to get Rock to hang out with them? I think they was trying to recruit her. She got a lot going on. We're gonna talk about it on this podcast. We're gonna get to the nitty gritty of all the gritty of the nitty. Cause it's necessary. I think them was trying to recruit her. Cause remember they just had her pulling up to everything. Thought she about Yeah, remember? See what I'm saying? We don't. This podcast gonna be, cause y'all know the mama know everything and everybody business. So we gonna find out on this podcast. We ain't gonna talk no shit about nobody. We ain't gonna mock nobody, but we definitely gonna explore the possibilities that was going on. Cause they kept calling her, remember, pull up to the birthday party, come over here and dance on Chrisean. Remember that? I feel like they was trying to recruit that baby.
People commented, "Ma'am, your son recently posted a picture of a bathroom floor screaming homelessness, so shouldn't your business be over there?" Chrisean decided to find out the truth about Diddy and Chrisean's attempt to recruit Chrisean after Rock's tactless attendance at those private events. Additionally, Chrisean was yelling despite the fact that, based on what we've seen, about the lawsuits so far, it seems that Diddy and Ka targeted women who had low self-esteem and who they knew wanted to make money in any way. Chrisean was only trying to keep her media attention, but other people found value in what she was, saying, so it wouldn't surprise those who believed in her if Kesha and Diddy tried to recruit her. They claim that Rock is easily swayed and seizes any attention, really feasible, but we're also crazy babies. As we haven't seen CA hanging out with Diddy and Kesha, it's also possible that they were genuinely trying to recruit crows. When Blueface insulted Rock on social media, she responded, "Don't feel bad for her while she was pregnant. I'm actually going to try to get over this." Additionally, as I've matured, this is what Kesha responded, "You're gorgeous and vibrant," after seeing her friend's post, after I had done it myself. More recently, Quan even captioned the video with, "Bro was giving me my flowers." I replied, "Oh, thank you, God bless you, love, love, Diddy." Rock shared a video of Diddy showing her some affection. Khan went on to say that while arguing for her in her wage dispute with Network Zeus, it's unclear exactly when Rock claimed that Diddy had jacked up Lemel Plummer, the network's CEO, but after Leamy thanked him for liking CA, he grabbed her by the neck and asked if he had messed with her too. He then warns Leamy that Chrisean is not to be played with and that she needs to be treated properly. She went on to describe the alleged incident, which she said occurred at one of Puff's parties.
That's why Diddy jacked your up that day. When we was at the party, he grabbed Lemmy by his collar. It was like, don't ever play with that girl ever again. Talking about me.
Chrisean spoke endlessly about how Diddy jacked up Lemmy after I warned her that she didn't know when to quit, darling.
And shout out to, Diddy, because I didn't understand why he jacked him up. Like, my brothers do that to people that be playing with me. He jacked them up. I'm like, what happened? What happened? Now I see.
Cassie had claimed in her lawsuit, Quan's revelation of all these details made it very likely that Diddy would have dangled someone from a balcony. Quan's claim that Diddy jacked up Leamy is akin to comparing Diddy to an aggressive man. The plumber responded to Diddy's theft of Cap by posting on Instagram, I'm pretty sure Diddy has more pressing issues. We made an effort to wish the youngsters the best. She is still allegedly discussing Diddy's parties behind the scenes, which implies that they were trying to recruit her. This shows that Rock does not understand the internet, especially now that he is being accused of being a very aggressive man. It's hilarious, isn't it? Because Rock notices that everyone else is refute everything. Lil Rod was already bringing up the parties in his complaint when he claimed that he had gone to one of the gatherings with Diddy, Kesha, and her female cousins, and that Miami's cousin had entered the bathroom while he was there, allegedly beginning to grab him and put her hands on him. He claimed that the woman followed him while he was undressed and tried to straddle him and hook up with him in front of Diddy Carisha. In addition, he claimed that Keisha was in charge of moving Diddy's drugs from one state to another, was part of the recruiting team, and received a monthly stipend for being one of the women. He made these claims after he tried to push her away and left the restroom. In a specific instance, Rod says that Diddy and the Cole's Rico enterprise were practicing while Christina Kurum called Carisha, who turned on the Coca-Cola after they saw Diddy drinking a few lines in his dressing room for the Something in the Water festival. It seems that Diddy wanted Tukey, but his mother, Brendan, forgot the alleged private plane from Miami. Carisha has vehemently denied the accusations, claiming that it was an online hoax and that she wasn't receiving $250K a month as an allowance from Diddy. Why would a man ever give me $250K in aid? Ram already pays that much for child support. Kesha also claimed that she had brought Tukey at Diddy's request prior to his involvement in the Something in the Water music festival in Virginia in 2023 by sharing a video of her in New York getting measured and fitted for the ear Cooper dress she wore to the 2023 Met Gala. However, after conducting some online research, investigators discovered that she wasn't telling the whole truth. Daphne Joy, who has a child with 50 Cent, came under fire for receiving monthly payments from Diddy for being one of the EFO females. However, Daphne denied everything in an Instagram statement, claiming that Lil Rod's complaint contained lies. That deeply distressed her and that everything Lil Rod had claimed was untrue. In my opinion, she is another person who should keep quiet and not try to defend anything. Declared she would employ a lawyer to look into all the claims made against Tyrone Blackburn, Lil Rod's lawyer, following numerous lawsuits and Homeland Security raids on Diddy's residences. Blackburn has disputed everything except for Jade Remy. Another woman who has been exposed as being paid has not spoken about the situation. In fact, Diddy's lawyer, Aaron Dyer, said in a statement that Diddy was innocent in relation to the according to a court case. Search warrants executed at Diddy's homes entailed a horrific usage of military-level force without justification. Blue's mother was out here claiming that they tried, and Conrock is happy to inform the world that the government's animosity, the way Diddy's children were treated while they were in custody, and the treatment of the staff are all being disputed by everyone. There were parties. Do you think the accusation merits more investigation? Or is this merely a ploy to maintain media attention if we ignore that family and release them? Or is it possible that Diddy and Carisha were attempting to recruit Cran to share those opinions in the space provided for comments below?